Okay, this is our backup generator panel here. It's our main panel. This is the sub panel. It has all the circuits on it. If we lose electricity and have to turn, and we can run all the essentials off of this box, but it will run the whole house. If it's overloaded, then it will knock this offline and it will just run what's on this, which are all the essentials: refrigerator, heat, things like that. It's all marked. This is panel box is our security system. This is our cameras, and our cameras are on here, and then this is all on our this is the alarm system. This is alarm system. Everything's connected. This is all the power for it. This is our modem for our internet down here. And then this is our furnace, obviously, and hot water. This zone has two zones, up and low, the second floor and the first floor. This is a filter, an air filter. Filters particles out of the air, and it has a replaceable filter that is this. That's a replacement for it. Filtrate. And so this is a backup filter. So when that gets dirty, a light will go on, and then I replace it. This is a backup pump that plugs in. If that ever goes bad, we can put this pump down in here, hook a hose up to it, and put it outside until we get that replaced. This is a filter from our well. Filters out dirt and sediment from our well. And technically this should be on the other side of that tank. Should be on the side that water's coming out of. This is water going into the tank, and that's the way they hooked it up. You just have to be careful that you change this often enough that it doesn't clog. This is our this is the what do you call it? The
water softener.
Water softener that is was hooked up backwards. Doesn't work. It's broken.
Never worked.
Never worked. He hooked it up totally backwards. He has the water coming into the outflow valve and going out the intake valve. Then that tank is for the well. That's how we get our water pressure. That has a bladder in it, that has air in it, and that gives us about 60 pounds of pressure. So that was installed on 6/12, or June of 2012, and so it's 10 years old. I don't know how long they last, but eventually that will be replaced. The bladders go bad in those, and you have to replace them. Can't fix them.
And how will it work if we put a hand pump outside there?
You hook the bring the hose in from the hand pump, bring it in here through the Dilco, and hook it up to that. Turn the valve open and pump, and that will pressurize the tank. And then
I mean, you have to hand pump it there.
have to hand
Inside,
pump it
out there, outside. Okay.
Somebody needs to tell you when it gets up to about 60 pounds, so you need two people.
Mm-hmm.
And when it gets up to six, well, you could do it one, you have to run back in to see where it is. So you can pump it up to about 60 pounds, and then you turn the valve off again, and that will pressurize the tank, and you get water throughout the house.
Wow, it's amazing.
Until it goes down again. And it'll go down after you take a shower or two, and you have to pump it again.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be a little work, but that's what you could do. This is a.
Or you could pump it outside and fill a bucket of water if you needed it outside.
Yeah, you could do. Oh yeah. This is a UV light that runs all the time, kills mold and spores like that. This is a dehumidifier. It's set for 50% humidity. It's actually down to 38% humidity here now. So it runs automatically. You don't have to do anything with it. It does have a filter on it, but in the back here, but it hardly ever gets dirty. It's not a very efficient filter. That's a more efficient filter. This is an old sump pump. I mean, it works, but it's not a good pump. You need a submersible for that sump over there, which we have.
Where is it? Where's your
It's in the
submersible?
pump. It's in the well.
Oh.
Down in that hole.
Oh, okay.
It's submersible. So.
The basement hole. That's the basement hole.
That's the basement hole. It's a small basement hole, but it works. Then this is our.
Wait, what's that?
I told you that was our UV light.
Oh, okay. And what's the heater for?
The
When do you
heater's
use
just it's just a heater,
Okay.
and it runs off of propane. The propane canisters go in here.
Oh, and that's the propane right behind it.
Yeah, they
Okay.
go in here.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And,
Oh, that's nice. A
Yeah.
propane heater is a nice thing to have.
yeah,
Very
And-
good.
that goes down like that. You put the propane, and it goes down there, and you screw it in.
Mm-hmm.
Where you do this, screw it in, and then flip it down, and it sits in there. And there's one on each side, so you get two propane, and then it heats. It throws
Okay.
out a good bit of heat.
Good.
This is a preheater for the water heater. It leaks now, so it's no good. So we'll get rid of that when we get this replaced.
Oh, and they're doing that soon? Replacing
well,
this?
when I order one.
When you order a
So
whole
one of
new...
the-
I thought you did order it.
No. I'm just describing what this is.
Yeah, okay.
This is a water heater, and it has two elements, top element, lower element. That lower element is not working. This thing is from Adams Electric, and when they have a high demand for electricity, they turn our water heater off. And but it maintains its heat for quite a while, even though it's turned off. So they only turn it off for like a couple hours, and they turn it back on. But they do that remotely. And we get like a $10 credit a month for that. So this needs to be replaced. It has apparently has a small leak inside somewhere. I don't know. He said the insulation's wet. And
When's he doing that?
well, when we order one,
Oh.
they're like $3,000.
Oh, okay.
I haven't ordered it yet.
And that blue thing, what is that?
What was it? That's a preheater. That's a
So that will go too when you get a
yeah,
new...
that goes through.
Okay.
It's like a mini air conditioner, but it works.
Okay.
It's a heat pump, so it works like our heat pump for the house in the back. It takes cold air, converts it to hot air, and but this time it heats the water rather than here, so this doesn't have to work as hard. But
Okay.
I'm going to get one that has a. I'd like to get one that has a heat pump on it.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
they're very expensive.
And here we have a nice fan that works, right?
Yeah, that's a good fan that works. Yeah.
And all the paint that we used in the house.
Yeah. I don't know if it's any good anymore. It's 10 years old.
Yeah.
And this is paint.
Oh, and here
Jars.
I have to order some new lids.
And these are LED lights here.
Probably been here for 100 years.
These are regular fluorescent lights, so when these fail, rather than replacing the bulbs, I'm going to replace them with LED lights.
Okay.
They're more efficient, and they give much better light than these things.
Yeah.
I need to get one put over here too.
Another light.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
All right, I'm gonna watch you go up the stairs. Hold on.
Oh.
Thank you for the tour. I like all the handles you put on there.
Huh?
I like all the handles you put on there. The steps just aren't quite big enough for your feet.